Nah, bro. Nah, fam. This can't be. Okay, listen. I got a comment that said, Claire, how do I deal with toxic people? Honey, you don't deal with toxic people. You cut them out. I frequently actually get this question a lot as well. And to be honest, recently in my life, I've been cutting out a lot of people. A lot of people. And if you ask why, because they're toxic and they take away my peace. If you take away my peace, you're out. You're out. I don't care how many years I've known you. I don't care who you are. You're out, sucker. Because I can't be wasting my time. And I cannot be wasting my peace. I cannot be losing my peace. Nothing is worth losing my peace at this point. So why are you guys leaving these toxic people in your life even though you know that they're toxic? Oh, but what if I don't know if they're toxic? Okay, today we are going to be talking about toxic losers, and I'm going to be talking about how you can identify a toxic loser, and if you identify one, how you can cut them out of your life. Because, please, nobody has to be doing this. Nobody has to be dealing with people like this. If you're a toxic person yourself, it's no one's problem. Deal with it. Heal yourself. Nobody has to be dealing with you. Nobody has to deal with you. So, fix yourself, yeah, if you are toxic. And if you think there's someone toxic in your life, keep watching because I'm going to teach you how you can deal with them. Hi, my name is Claire and welcome back to my channel. Here you'll get a little bit more clarity in every single one of my videos. So like I said before, guys, I'm sorry, but I don't care if you're toxic. A lot of people are like, oh, but I feel bad for this person. Look, I had someone in my life that I genuinely loved this person so much because I'm someone that I love loving people. When I really like you, I really like you. Like, I would die for you. I had a person in my life that I loved them so much, okay? But this person, I can't. They were so toxic that I literally was like, bro. And I kept forgiving them time and time again until I realized this person isn't gonna change. If they don't want to change, they're not going to. And also, they used to use like trauma in their past to justify their bad behavior. They used to say things like, oh no, but I'm like this because of my trauma. I'm like this because of what I went through. Honey, I go through a lot of trauma. I've went through so much in my past. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you had trauma. Trauma doesn't justify your bad behavior. It's your responsibility to fix. How is that my problem? I already have my own problems. Why do I have to be dealing with yours? So I'm sorry, but I had to cut this person off. And did it hurt? Yeah, obviously. But I can't be doing this anymore. Okay, chapter 1, how to identify a toxic person. Number 1 is the most obvious one. You feel drained or there's a very negative energy exchange. What does this mean? Guys, when you are in a relationship or a friendship with someone, whether you like it or not, there's an energy exchange. So if this person is in a very bad mood or very sad or just a negative person, it will transmute to you. So when you are with this person, you are going to feel drained, you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel pessimistic, suddenly you're going to even feel depressed. When I was with this person, every time that I was going home or something, I would be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I just went through war. I'm so tired. Why are we feeling like that? Guys, always pay attention to these things. Why am I feeling like that? Because if I truly like this person, why do I feel so drained around them? You have to have people in your life that, they make you feel alive. Why am I feeling like I'm sick when I'm around you? That's a bad sign. This person is negative and they're a bad influence in you. When I was with this person, I was always so drained and tired and my life, I don't know, I felt so bad when I was around them. And I just kept ignoring it until I literally couldn't anymore. Energy exchange is a thing, whether you like it or not. If the person is in a bad mood, it will transmute to you and you will become pessimistic as well if you spend time only with this person. It's logic. Number 2, guys, they always have drama. They always have drama in their life. They're so, it's like they're addicted to it. I've said it in my last video. Some people are truly addicted to trauma and drama. They just like it. They like it. This person that I, was friends with, Bro, I'm not joking. They always had something happening in their life. Whether it was they were fighting with their ex, or they fought with their friends, or something happened and someone cheated on someone. Girl, stop. What is this? What is this? Genuinely. I'm someone, I really like my peace, okay? I really like my peace. I like my quiet life. If you like your drama, crazy, freaking euphoria life, okay, but that doesn't have to be me. And honestly, these types of people that they like drama, it's really draining to be around them because you kind of get pulled in as well. So, example, this person that I cut off recently, she always had like a drama with her ex and with one of her other friends. They were always fighting. There was always something happening. It was always like, oh, my ex, he abused me. Oh, but I got back with him. Oh, but I. And then every time that I was with her, she always had to talk about it, right? So I started getting drained too. Why am I getting drained? Because of your problems. I don't have to be doing that. So, like, honestly, if you spot someone that it's like they're literally, they always have something. They're always, surrounded, their whole life is drama. That's already also a bad sign. They like it. They like it. But I don't like it. So stay away, honey. Stay away. I have nothing against you, but, like, the door is that way. Go. Guys, listen, you have to understand something. Actions are more important than words. My entire life, people, they say, they talk, but where are the actions? Nowadays, I don't care about what you say. I care about what you do. I care about what you do. You could literally be obsessed with me. You could be like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, like, you care about me so much. But if you act like you don't care about me, then you don't care about me. You could say, I'm a good person. But if you don't act like a good person, honey, you're not a good person. You're not. Actions are always gonna bring light to the truth. Look, I had this other person in my life, right? And this person, they were constantly like, I love you so much. You're so important to me. I really, really love you. You're like, actually, like, I care about you. They never cared about me. They act like it, right? They pretend. They say things like, oh no, I care about you. Honey, where? Where is this caringness that I can't see? I can't feel. Like, where is it? Where? They don't care. They don't care. To talk, it's easy. To talk, everyone talks. So I don't care what you say. Nowadays, I don't care what you say to me anymore. I care about what you do. If your actions are proving otherwise, then you're lying. And that's that. Toxic people, guys, they will try to deceive you. They will try to deceive you. So you have to pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to their actions. Ignore what they say. It doesn't matter if they say, oh, give me another chance. I'll change. Honey, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. Don't even fall into that trap again. They're not going to. They're going to love bomb you. Especially if it's in a relationship and they're toxic. Honey, pay attention. They will love bomb you. Toxic people, they love bomb. What is love bombing? Love bombing is literally like you don't care about the person, but every so often, you just throw something at them. Like, example. Oh, this person that I was with, right? This person, they wouldn't give me any attention whatsoever. They acted like I was dead, never talked to me, never text me, no calls. If I died, they wouldn't even know. But then every so often they would just show up with flowers and chocolate and like random bursts of like insane stuff. Like, hey, I just bought you this super expensive gift. Now let me disappear for 6 months. Yeah, bye. That's literally how love bombing is. They will literally act like you don't matter. And then out of nowhere, when they realize that you are leaving, or when they realize that you are suspicious of their actions, they will throw things at you like fancy gifts, money, whatever, just to keep you there. Because they like being with you. For them, you're a victim. They don't want you to realize that they are manipulating you. So if you start to realize it, they're going to do anything in their power to keep you there. They don't care about you. But as soon as they realize that you're leaving is when they love bomb you. One day, I was like, you know what? I'm honestly so sick of this person. So I actually confronted them. And for some reason, they started buying me expensive gifts. They bought me flowers, chocolate, blah, blah, blah. Honey, that's love bombing. Because why are you giving me this now? Why are you threatened of the fact that I'm leaving? These people are no one without you, by the way. Toxic people, they can't sit with themselves. They literally can't sit with themselves. And that's why they're so obsessed with keeping you there. But at the same time, they do the bare minimum to keep you there. And then when they realize that you're okay, they'll literally just leave you in the dust because they don't care about you. They want to manipulate you and use you, but they don't care about you in that way. So they'll love bomb you. They'll throw gifts at you every 50 years, but then they don't care about how you are. They don't care how you feel. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. All they care about is you being the victim of them. So if you leave, they have no power. They have literally no power. They always act like the victim. They will always act like the freaking victim. The second I blocked that person and I was like, I'm done. I told them, I'm done with you. We're done. This person made a whole drama. They were like, oh my gosh. They told everyone around them, no, it's Claire's fault. She did it. It's everything. They're going to do everything in their power to be the victim. Because again, victims, yeah? It's always like, oh, yeah, I'm the victim. Everyone's against me. I hate my life. Look at what this person did. They don't want the focus to be on them. So if you actually do something about it, they will act like the victim. Because they don't want everyone to hate them. They don't want their reputation to be bad. So they're going to pretend that it's your fault. They're going to pretend that you did the bad thing and you're the bad person and that's that. These are the main signs of a toxic person. Now, if you were paying attention to the signs and you were like, oh my gosh, I think I have a toxic person in my life. What to do now? Here's chapter 2, what you're actually going to do about it if you have a toxic person in your life. Number 1, give them nothing / cut them off. Cut them off. You can't. These types of people are the types of people that you can't negotiate with them. I'm sorry. You can't negotiate with these people. You can't. Stop giving them chances. They're not going to change. Tell them straight up like this. Listen, this is my boundaries. If you cross it, you're out. I'm done. Because no one's going to disrupt my peace. You have to have boundaries. You cannot cross this. If you cross this, you're done. I don't care who you are. You're done. Have boundaries / cut them off. If you can, cut them off. The reason I say if you can is that I've had a toxic person before in my life, many toxic people in my life that were family. When the person is family, it's a little bit more complicated because they're literally always there. They're always there, especially if you live with them, it's more complicated. If you're young and you have a toxic person in your life and it's in your family, like a father or mother, whatever, it doesn't matter. If there's a toxic person in your life that's of your family, obviously, it's harder to cut them off. You can't really cut them off. But what you're going to do is if you can't cut them off, set boundaries. And just try not to be around this person. Try not to be talking too much with this person. Do not engage with their discussions. Do not engage with them. Because again, you can't win with someone who's a victim. You cannot win with these people. So don't try. Don't even try. Ignore them. Stay away from them. Okay? I know it's hard, but stay away from them. One thing I do want to say is people treat you based on how you treat yourself. This is a very, very, very important lesson that I learned a long time ago and I just forgot to say it. But listen, honey, people treat you how you treat yourself. So if you treat yourself well, people will treat you well. If you treat yourself with respect, people will see that you treat yourself with respect. Therefore, they will treat you with respect. So just remember that. People treat you based on how they see you treat yourself. So keep that in mind, okay? Don't take it personally. These people are problematic people who do not want to confront their problems and they do not want to heal. They do not. They like it. But guess what? That's not your responsibility. So honestly, don't take it personally. Don't. These people have their own problems. They are just throwing it on you, but it's not about you. So don't take it personally. The reason these people are so invested in trying to manipulate you, trying to gaslight you, trying to put you down is because they see something in you. They see something in you. I will forever stand for this. People only hate you when they see something in you. Human beings, they don't care about people who are under them. But if the person is above them, oh honey, oh my gosh, they're gonna get hated on. You know why? Because the person that's toxic, they will hate you because you were able to do it and they weren't. People that are like this, that are toxic, yeah, they will find so many excuses, but they won't actually do it. And so when you do it, they'll be like, oh my gosh, how did they do it? So they're gonna hate you. They're gonna do everything in their power to put you back where you were with them in the beginning. But guess what, honey? You can't let these people rock your boat. That's the video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Guys, do not keep toxic people in your life. If you can, cut them off now. If you got to this part of the video, comment I can change in the comment section. So I know you got to this part of the video. I love you guys so much. And I see you guys next week. Bye. Bye-bye.